Hey, this is Charles from IGN, taking a look at the Dota 2 beta, and specifically Razor, one of the agility heroes. This guy comes with 4 basic abilities, 3 of which are active, 1 of which is passive. You see a few being used here. That lightning arc that's leading over to Tiny there, the rock guy, that is called Static Link, and that will actually steal damage from the target and give it to Razor. So it's useful to use in pretty much all situations where you're fighting against an enemy hero, and you want to deal out a little more damage in addition to reducing their capacity to dish out damage. Now that lightning cloud you see over his head, that is his ultimate. It's called Eye of the Storm, and it will periodically dish out lightning strikes that will not only damage, though it won't dish out a huge amount of damage, but will damage enemies in the area. It'll target those with the lowest amount of health. So it's useful for cleaning up if you have a bunch of creeps that are near death. You want to take the last hits on them, or if there are a bunch of heroes around, you just want to do some periodic damage because it will also lower the armor of the targets it hits. So useful in a number of respects. That circle of lightning you see, that is one of his best skills. That's called Plasma Field. That will actually deal damage twice. It deals damage on its way out, and it deals damage on its way back in. And depending on how far away the targets it hits are from Razor, it will actually deal more damage. So it's to your advantage. Like in that case, you saw Tidehunter get knocked out by the Plasma Field. In that case, it's better to be further away from a target. So keep Razor back. Unlike what I was doing there, keep Razor back behind a fight so that you can achieve sort of maximum effect, as he has that ranged auto attack, that lightning whip, that once you get some items can do a serious amount of damage on opponents, as you see right there and right there. He also has a passive. It's called Unstable Current, which increases his movement speed as well as damages enemies when they use, and not for a lot, but will damage enemies when he uses, or when abilities are used against him. So yeah, if in the hands of a skilled player, Razor is a serious threat and not someone you want to mess with. Also, the ultimate there, also useful for when enemies are trying to chase you, because you can just sit back, and if they are low on health, they'll just sit there and take damage. It's free damage for you. So yeah, Razor, really fun character to use, and we'll be highlighting a lot more from the Dota 2 beta as we continue to play. For more coverage on Dota 2, head over to IGN.com.